Hello guys, this is Gautam and welcome to my new video, and the topic for this video is work permit expiry rule. That is the alert and notification rule for work permit expiration date. So coming to my requirement, I need to get an alert before 2 days of the expiration date. Supposing that today is 9th June, so I need to get an alert for the document which is expiring on 11th June. That means after 2 days. So in order to get an alert, we need to create a workflow, alert message and a business rule. Later then we need to assign the business rule into work permit portlet. So first of all, as you guys understood the requirement, I need to get expiration alert before 2 days. That is, if the expiration date is on 11th June, I need to get an alert today. So in order to create any alerts and notifications, it's very important to create a workflow and alert message before configuring the rule. So let's go to manage data in order to create an alert message. So search for alert message in order to create a new alert message. Let us keep this name as work permit 123, and we'll keep the same as external code and active. Alert header is nothing but the heading you want to give in your mail. So this alert message would be coming into transforming into a mail which was registered by a workflow participants. So we'll keep a any heading work permit expiry in coming 2 days. And coming to alert description is the subject of your mail, subject of your message. In short words, you can tell the description of your message. So as SAP has been derived many alerts and notification tags, you can use the tags in order to determine specific related to the employee. So let us take a tag subject user work permit is ending in 2 days. So my notification is like subject user is the username, or else it derives the user specific username that the following work permit of is document is expiring in 2 days. And coming to localized data is same as the alert header. Both are same. You can give the same in localized data. And coming to localized description is the same as of alert description. You can copy paste the same thing here. And now save the alert message. And the second most important thing is you need to create a workflow. So as you all know, workflow is a foundation object. To create a new workflow, we need to go to manage organization pay and job structure. And in order to create a new, we need to go under create new workflow. So as of now, I'll be creating a basic workflow. So I'll be keeping work permit 123 same as alert name, because I can identify easily in business rule as well. And remaining days will ignore all this. And let's go to CC role directly. I'll keep my mail, or else you can keep any particular person so that they'll get mail, the notification as mail to their business email address. And I'll also keep my external email so that I can get a mail directly. So here you can see I have created two CC roles, that is the person directly. So she'll get a mail to his business email. And the second one is external email, that where I have given my external mail, that is the direct mail of my own. So I'll be getting a notification to this mail whenever there is an expiry before 2 days. I'll get this mail. So let's save this. And the third important step is to create a business rule. So in order to create a business rule, you need to go to a transaction called configure business rules. This is the place where you're gonna define your business rules. And in order to create a new business rule, you need to click on plus icon. And as per recent release, there was no basic scenario maintained here. In the till previous release, there was a basic scenario which can be used for everything. But as of now, SAP has derived a specific scenarios for specific purpose, and they have depreciated the basic scenario logic. So in order to create alerts and notifications, there is a scenario mentioned in a employee central code. So here you can see generate employee central alerts. This is used for alerts and notifications business rule. So we'll keep as work permit 123 rule ID all the same. And coming to base object, most of the people think that we need to take work permit object as a base object, but coming to work permit portlet, it is all about personal documents information. So you need to call it as a personal document information. And also you can ask, why can't we take personal document information model? Let me clear you one thing. Work permit is a non-effective dated entity. There is no history maintained in work permit portlet. So in that case, it is a non-effective dated portlet. We need to take as personal information documents information only. No need to take personal documents information model because it is not effective dated entity. So we'll select personal documents information. So once you select personal document information, automatically this triggers work permit info. And you can see alert is already there, and you can see the scenario generate employee central alerts. Now let us write a scenario. So my scenario is where if the expiry date is in coming 2 days, I need to get an alert today. In simple words, we can say whenever the expiration date is there, we need to get an alert before 2 days, reminding that the following work permit is ending for the particular person in the organization. So first one, expiration date is not equal to null. That means the expiry date is not equal to null. There should be any value, either it may be any value, but it should not be null. So I am deriving it here like, if there is a null, then it should not trigger. And if it is not equal to null, that means any value in the expiration date, then as per the rule, it should trigger a mail to the manager or the employee. And we'll add another scenario. Personal documents information expiration date is equal to date plus from today. So we need to derive a today here. Number of months is equals to 0. Number of days is equals to 2. So the reason for maintaining this condition is we are deriving here if the expiration date is equal to date plus. That means if the expiration date is equal to today, the base date, from today it is after 2 days. Like as I told you, I need to get before 2 days notification. So if the expiration date is from today is of 2 days, that means the coming 2 days. Today is 9th June. So from today 2 days means 10th June, 11th June. So if the expiration date is on 11th June, in if condition, if it is on 11th June, then we need to get a notification today. That means before 2 days. Suppose it is 11th June, we need to get a notification on 9th June. So let's go to then condition. Now set. The important thing in alert notifications is to assign your alert message and workflow information whatever you have configured. That is the alert message which we have written is work permit 123. And one more condition. Again set. Now we have to assign our workflow which we created. So as per the workflow participants, it will trigger mail to the particular person that was maintained in the workflow. Workflow information is equal to the workflow which we created. Work permit 123. And we'll add one more condition. Set delete old pending alert flag. So this option is where if there is any previous alert for the same notification rule for the manager, then it will delete the old alert and it will populate the new alert that is sent as per this rule on the performed action. So whenever there is any old alert for the same employee for the same work permit expiration date, it will delete that alert and the new alert will be shown in to do notifications in the system. Is boolean is equal to yes. That means we are telling to delete the old alert if there was any alert maintained in to do notifications. Now the fourth one is the main step, effective date. Here in this condition we need to define before how many days we should get an alert notification to be equal to date plus, and base date should be expiration date, because based on the expiration date we need to get an alert, right? So expiration date number of month is equal to 0, because we are deriving in days. I want before 2 days, so I'll derive. If it is before 2 days, we'll keep as negative 2. If it is positive after 2 days, then you can directly keep 2. So as of now, I need to get an alert before 2 days. So I'll be keeping as -2. So in simple words, I configured a rule like if the expiration date is not equal to null. That means if there is any value in the expiration date and the expiration date is from today to after 2 days. If the expiration date is after 2 days, then we are deriving a condition where the following alert message should recur in the form of context. That is the email message. And the workflow information is used to send the mails to the particular participants maintained in the workflow. That means the notifications. The third condition is alert, delete old pending alert. That means whatever the old alert is there in to do notifications for a manager or a employee for whom the mail is triggering in the system, under to do notifications, if they have any old pending alert, then that will be deleted and the new alert will be populated. And the fourth condition is the main condition where you are defining before how many days or months I should get an alert. So effective date is equal to date plus, and the base date should be expiration date. Based on the expiration date, we need to get alert before 2 days, that is -2. So this is all about business rule, and click on save. So this is the business rule for work permit. Now the main step is assigning the business rule to manage business configuration under work permit portlet. So let's duplicate this tab and let's go to manage business configuration, which is used to configure section data model and contain specific section data model, that is person and employment objects. Now let us go to work permit info, because we need to assign the rule under work permit information, since we have wrote rule for this portlet. And as there are many business rules, we will terminate all the disable all the business rules so that our rule can work now. So here you can ask, we have taken base object as personal information personal document information, so what should we choose the object? As you all know, I already told it is a non-effective dated portlet, and so we need to select work permit info, which is a non-effective dated portlet. So click on this, it is an alert, right? So click on save alert, and now we need to click on work permit, the role which we created. So we have created on the name of work permit 123. Now save this rule after assigning, so that the portlet got affected with the effective rule. And the fourth most important thing is, now we need to create any specific date, right, for any employee. Let's go to any employee, David. So we'll go to this employee and maintain a permit information, so that the expiration date is after 2 days from today. That means I have created a rule to get a notification before 2 days, right? So if I want to test any particular scenario, then I need to maintain the expiration date as 11th June, that is 2 days from now. So let's go to the work permit, and I think you already have the work permit information. Let's just change the work permit expiration date. So yeah, now we need to take it as 11th June, because today is 9th June. If I'm keeping 11th June, then only I'll get a notification before 2 days, that is 9th June. So I'll be keeping 11th June, and I'll be making, let's make a small change. Now click on save. So the fifth step, main important step, is to schedule a job. So to schedule job, we will be going to schedule job manager. So basically, before a back of two releases, the job is scheduled only via provisioning system. That is the backend system of this whole instance systems. So from there, whenever we need any alert, we used to trigger in provisioning system. But because of the latest release, SAP has modified many things and made it all easy that we can create a job and schedule through instance itself. So here you need to create a job, but as I already created a job and it was here, this was created for work permit. You just need to create a job request and select the job type as alerts and notifications. That's it. So as of now, I'll be running this job, and there was actions. It was the job which I already created. So run it now. So let's go to job monitor and let's see a job whether it is running or not. And you can see it was last run on 3 5. So now you can see the job is completed. Now the time was 3:33, and you can see 15:33 is the same time. So now let's check the details. What all there? And here you can see processing of EC alert started for work permit, and one record was checked. And here you can see processing of EC alerts finished for work permit info. One EC alert trigger to do, zero to do notifications created. This is because we have never maintained any step approvers. We directly maintain the CC roles, that is two persons. One person is the employee and the second one is external mail, that is my mail. To do notifications was zero because we never maintain step approvers, and two emails was triggered. You can ask what are the two emails. One is the employee's email that I mentioned the person, and the other one is the external email which I gave, that is my own mail, and no error messages. So now it says that an alert is triggered. So let us check my personal mail. So I should get a personal mail that the so and so person work permit is expiring in 2 days. Sorry. So this is my email, and we can see there was a mail. And as you can see, I told that right, there was a specific tags which can be used that are derived from SAP. That this command was given as subject user. So that is a tag which derives the employee name from the employee profile in SF. So we have made a change to work permit for David Cofor, right? And its expiration date is on 11th June, and we should get a mail before 2 days, that is 9th June. And now you can see the subject user, that is Mr. David Crawford. Work permit is ending in 2 days, and the heading is work permit expiry in coming 2 days. That we configured the same in alert message. So this is how alerts and notifications work. Hope you find this video very useful thing which can be used in further cases. And that's the end of for this video. Thanks for watching.